to follow what we shares. Yes, spot on with Onolapo. Yes, I think Arsenal FC, you know, everybody's now an Arsenal fan. But we've been Arsenal fans since, I remember when we lost the final then, to Barca. That time after when when Arsenal faced Madrid and got to the final, and of course, so Campbell scored, but you know how it is. But Barcelona, they just came back, storming back, and I just knew that, you know, it would be it was an opportunity missed for Arsenal. I just knew that particular year. I said, oh, that was almost 20 years. Yeah, that this opportunity, and since that time till now, Arsenal FC has have not yet won the Champions League. Mm. Okay, so fine. So don't forget to follow me here. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's hear from you. Comment. Thumbs up is very, very important to do that. Thank you. This is Onolapo, that's my name, and yeah, we're doing sports, we talk sports here. And yes, yes, as we were coming online, we on air, we have today Remo Stars go to Lobby. Remo Stars are the league leaders here in Nigeria. We call it homeland league leaders, and they have 60 points, 5 points. They lost at the weekend to their nearest rivals, Rivers United. They went to Port Harcourt and lost there. 1-0 finish. Very late goal, unfortunately. But today they are at, but the match is already on, of course, half time. They are playing Lobby Stars. And Lobby Stars here are the bottom side currently in Nigeria. So, and Lobby Stars, because their stadium is being renovated, they will play, first of all, they were playing in Bauchi, and I know I raised my hand and said, look, Bauchi is too far. To Makodi, how do you expect the fans to travel? But talking about the economy, everything, how do we do it? So, good, they came back and started playing Enugu. Enugu is a bit nearer, even though it's still 4 hours, but it's better than the long journey to Bauchi. Why? And I said, I called on the authorities in Benue, to please. This is one of the things that affected this that lobby players, it's affecting them. The changing managers. Coach Amokaji was saying he left, and I'm like, yes, they're still bottom, and they managed to get a point against Sunshine Stars at the weekend. One, if finished was a draw, against Sunshine at the weekend, which was a very good result for Lobby. Yeah, so finished 1-1. And okay, they hosted. They also again today, and yes, that ended when I was saying yesterday, as I said, Remo Stars should be able to get a win and extend their, the by another 3 points because they're going to Enugu, and Enugu is yes, Lobby Stars are playing there, but it's just um neutral venue because it's not Lobby's home, it's not their ancestral home. They are just playing there for the meantime. But as we came on 2-0, Lobby Stars were bottom. That's just football. Nothing is certain. They currently lead log leaders here in Nigeria 2-0. But it's half time now. Go back to that. Maybe so Lobby Stars who have 24 points are currently leading Remo Stars who have 60. Here in Nigeria at the top. And that's just I don't know exactly what happened yesterday. I couldn't call a national. I just said it, sir. National will just mean, but I said it to be a draw. That was why I said. Remember, I said it to be a draw. I didn't want to put my neck up there. But of course, we have seen what happened. They can rise his bad form, and the match was almost poised. That's one onto that decisive hour mark, and of course, you could see that Arsenal were nervous, mistakes were made, but luckily they were not punished. They were able to get their acts together and get someone else got a freaking before, and that's not generally you can't predict these things. It was so ecstatic yesterday as we received the man of the match award, and yes, two free kicks, and it was credit to Courtois. If not for Courtois, Bellingham, Alaba that cleared up, it should have been at least maybe 6-0, because Madrid just didn't play. I was like, where's Vinicius? Where's Mbappe? They just didn't come to it. And that's why I also, the referee, second card for that red card, I didn't think it was necessary. But I looked at it, I didn't really see the contact. This was the thing, we're already down and out. You now bring a second offense. I couldn't see the contact. That second red card, for me, was questionable. Anyway, but Arsenal have a dream, the dream results, and I think the whole footballing world was shell shocked. This is why I felt that Madrid were struggling Arsenal were struggling, So yes, they've not really been. Yes, they won, against Chelsea 1-0. They came back after the break. Everton was, Arsenal. Fine, they've not really been. Let's face it, Arsenal should be, the nearest to Liverpool. And look at the because of before we talk about the striker issue anyway. They went to buy without the striker, without with Mourinho, they got their 3-0 win, and it could have been worse. But of course, I want to sound another warning, and I like what the coach was saying. Even all of them were saying, okay, you know, let's keep it. Yes, I don't what Arteta was saying, and I praised him, for the positive vibes. Yes, it was important. That's what Mourinho is not doing. He will speak positive words. This was, their life, and see what happened. It just went straight to the team, and they were able to defeat giants in quotes because Madrid have 15, right? Arsenal have 0 Champions League. So it was, yes, they have experience in them for, but when else were they in the semi or in the quarters? Anyway, so let us see what happens at the Bernabeu next week. Next week, Wednesday, 16th. So Arsenal must go there as if they don't have any 3-goal lead because things have happened in the past. Stranger things happened. Yeah. So, remember Barcelona PSG 6-1 they finished, turn it down. So anything can happen. I know Arsenal do that. A good one. That's why they have issues with striker and all that. Saka was, mid, but I hope it will be well and we can focus on the back to the weekend and of course was a good one. Arsenal fan and if everybody is not a Arsenal fan, it was good. It was good to win that way because nobody expected it to win, even if they won, not 3-0. I was saying, oh, maybe an Arsenal will fight. So I think I said it will draw, but here we are. It's a dream result, but it's not over until it's over. Yes, as I said, we said let's make it happen. Yes, but half of the job is done. 90 more minutes, or maybe 95 at the Denver in a week's time. So good one there, Arsenal. Kudos, Rice, wonderful. Okay, so fine. The other match finished. Yes, I was at that one. I was like, oh, I didn't get that one. I got that wrong. I said, oh, Bayern Munich have not lost for 22 games. I think 4 years ago. But things have other ideas, and you must take your chances. And it was unlike Kane. It just shows anybody can have a bad day. 0-0. He had chances to have Harry Kane. What happened? Now Muller, that was they said, oh, he's leaving 5 years. Was almost scored. Yeah, that is just it. Nobody should be discarded or anything. Anybody can. It was almost scored for Bayern. But unfortunately, Inter Milan were not be match. And the way they countered was as if 100 meters. Well, let's go. It's a boat. Good one for Inter Milan. In fact, they struggled at the weekend against Parma 2-2. We finished. But yeah, they wanted it badly. And thank God there's no away goals rules anymore. So it's still open. Bayern can go there and still get the results at the San Siro next week. A good one for Inter because I was thinking, oh, they would not they would defend more. Once, in the end, Bayern could just not score. They could Lisek, but they could not get the required, at least they draw. But I was thinking they would even win because they don't lose at the Alliance. And the next match for them at the Alliance is Dortmund because we go straight Dortmund. That will be, in those days we are first against second. But Dortmund have fallen out, but it doesn't matter. The new coach has done some good work, and they play today against Barcelona. They go to Barca at the Olympic Stadium. Play Barcelona. That's a difficult one, but from all indications, everybody expects Barcelona to win because of the current form of both sides. But because that's top one also won at the weekend, 4-1 finished. And Grass is scored in that one too. So we expect that he will score again. The man from Guinea, that is their top scorer, 10 goals in this year's second is Rafinha. Yeah. So let's wait and see. But that they met in December, round robin in the format league stage, and Barca turned it around and what that one? What's that one? Yeah, the one. So it's a little bit difficult to see. Barcelona will not win, but we saw Arsenal did yesterday. But Dortmund were even less lucky because they faced Lille. Lille, Lille actually finished in top, but somehow, top at least top. Yeah, but somehow Dortmund were came through the playoffs, were able to get the better of Lille. But so yeah, just like Madrid, Dortmund have experience in the Champions League. So we expect that they would also rise up to the occasion. And the last time they lost in this was the final last year. When they lost to Madrid. And the lead goes by Vinicius. So it's Dortmund underrate them as a pair. And I know Barcelona will do that. And because with all the firepower they have, respect that since they're playing, but what happened yesterday, Bayern, it wasn't like that. It didn't matter. But this one, I think Rafinha, I think was rested at the weekend. And, when their main man, Yamal, that boy, So I expect that. I mean, they, but the Barcelona also didn't win. Yeah, it was a draw for them at the weekend. So anything can happen. All I can say. I believe they should be able to get their noses in front. No matter how slim victory will be. I also think equal. No red cards. Self shitting. I expect Barcelona to with their quality. Don't discount the BBB. You cannot don't want they also they have, just like the Jekyll and Hyde in Bundesliga they are struggling, but in the Champions League they can play ball. You know, at the end they can. They've shown again and again that they can. This is just like Real Madrid. Not doing it doesn't matter. PVB, you know, black and yellow would do well here. So let's see what happens. And let's go straight to the other match. Yeah, okay, yeah. It will be surprisingly PSG was at the fact the Prince they host Aston Villa, and we have history here because Aston Villa I think they've not met before, but the coaches know each other very well, So yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see. And actually, some people actually tipped Aston Villa to get the results. That's why it's like that PSG, after I think after Barcelona are the favourites for bookmakers to win the Champions League. But looking at it, yes, and because the Aston Flick, mhm, mhm, he hasn't lost when he was coach at Bayern. Even now, he has never lost to Aston Flick has never lost to. Okay, that's for yes for Dortmund. So PSG, Aston Villa, as I was saying, PSG, the coach of Villa, was a coach at PSG before, so they know each other very well. Luis Enrique and Emery, and of course you know that yes, is actually on loan. So Asensio on loan from PSG to Aston Villa. So interesting. Some people have tipped Aston Villa. And what happened last night? I won't bet. Surprise will happen. It will keep at this football. Things will happen. Sports generally. But this one, because PSG are hosting it, and we saw what happened last time out. Liverpool were able to get a win. It's possible for Aston Villa to get the results. Also play for when they go to Villa Park next week. But for tonight, and because PSG just won the league, they've secured the league and they're unbeaten. This season in the Ligue 1, they're unbeaten. Yeah, 20 matches. I think they won 25 something. So it's good. That's good. Let's go for. But this is Champions League, and stranger things have happened. So it's let's see review and was the man that is has experience in playing this kind of on stage. That's Rashford. I don't know if they included, so he can be there, but he's done well. He's done far, and it will be difficult to call, even though PSG should be able to win because they are playing home, home support. Also happened to them against Man City. Man City were on top, or it will come back to win. So I will just call a draw here. Let's call a draw. Maybe they will not go to London and settle it. You know, maybe PSG win or a draw. Mm. But because the coaches know each other very well. Yes, they've not played before, but the coaches, every coach, so he knows them inside out. And you can let's say PSG have transformed. Mbappe's departure was like a blessing for them. We have the young men coming up, Due for the winning penalty. So This is how it is. So Mbappe left them, but now youth, and they're good, and they want to win badly, just like Arsenal, PSG have not won, and they want to win. So, but let's see what over the 2 legs. I think they should be able to progress. But I said this is football or sports, and things have happened that we didn't expect. I was sure Arsenal winning last night. But the comprehensive nature of that victory just shows that, yeah. So, as we saw, form book will not matter. Bayern had lost in 4 years at the Alliance in Champions League, lost last night. So it's just like that. So let's just enjoy the matches. It's been interesting. Yes, it's interesting to see. Of course, tomorrow we have the Europa, but let's do the business tonight, and let's see if Lobby Stars can, here in Nigeria, of Makodi can hold on to the 2-0 lead against Tabletop Rebel Stars. And of course, before we just came and started, Tabilo of Alejandro just defeated Djokovic. I was like, Djokovic should have won his 100th Master title, ATP 1000, against Messi. He has just lost now in Monte Carlo, some minutes ago. Djokovic is out. Yesterday, Zverev was beaten. What number two? What is saying us? Continue. That's your spot. So Sabilo won number 32 now. Yeah. Defeated him just as we started. So the dream to win, another Masters title the dream will continue for Djokovic because he hasn't. Novak is still yet to win. And I think the Olympic title was the last thing he has won last year. He beat. So that's the last thing Novak has won now. The Olympic title. When he beats Alcaraz, painful loss for Alcaraz. So that's the Olympic title is what Djokovic has won now. Last year in Paris, since then he hasn't won. This time for him to hang his boots, wait and see. But he's out now. So it's the dream to win the 100th ATP 1000 Masters will continue for Novak. And as I said, upsets will continue. It's sports. But let's wait and see. Novak, Lobby starts currently leading. Almost starts towards in Nigeria, as I said earlier. But it's all to play for. So kudos, Arsenal fans all around the world. Congratulations. But let's wait and see. It's still open. Yes. 90 minutes to go. And it's one step at a time. Arsenal Champions League, yeah. Yes, I know that Arsenal want to win. One step. You can make it Arteta, kudos for the positive vibes, for positive words. It has manifested and let's wait and see what happens. The second leg, if they can go on further and continue in the competition. For now, I want to say thank you so much for this live post. I'll see you in a bit. We're spot on. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to put hang my boots. Check my rackets. Follow me here. Click like. Give me a thumbs up. Share. Comment. Don't just pass by. React. Engage. And we'll talk soon. Spot on.